It was winter yesterday. It's summer today. We skipped a season. I mean, it is beautiful. Wallside windows. Starting pitcher is Jackson Jobe on the hill here at home.
So he's got the electric stuff, but then you've got all of those other things that you've got to be concerned about and trying to square that ball up when it's going in, out, up, and down.
He, with all those pitches and all those types, will face a Kansas City batting order that has just 10 home runs all year. That's last in Major League Baseball by 2. Jonathan India at the plate. Jackson Jobe comes to the dish and a ground ball on the first pitch. Javi Baez loads up a cannon shot for out number 1. And away we go.
That brings up Bobby Witt Jr., a former Wonderkin top prospect himself. Fastball laced down the left field line. A base hit bouncing toward the left field corner. Witt rounds first base. He sprints towards second. Kerry Carpenter picks it up on the track. Witt stops at second. He's got a one-out double. It is now an 11-game hitting streak for Bobby Witt Jr., and he continues it with a double that left his bat at 112 miles an hour. And so the Royals have a chance to score in the top of the first inning. Runner on second, 1 out, and Vinny Pasquantino at the plate. Fastball laced down the first baseline. A fair ball bouncing into the right field corner. Witt's in to score easily. Pasquantino rounds first, and he's into second with a stand-up RBI double. And the Royals are on the board in the top of the first inning. Vinny Pasquantino comes through with an RBI double.
Pretty well struck, but right at Torres, and Gleyber Torres handles out number 2. Pasquantino ahead to third. He went four-seamer and he missed high. 2 on, 2 out for Michael Massey. 2-2. Swing and a miss. It's a third slider for Massey.
Big strikeout to strand 2 in scoring position, but the Royals get on the board. Doubles from Witt and Pasquantino.
Well, Cole Ragans takes the mound tonight as the most dominant pitcher in baseball so far this season. A major league leading 34 strikeouts.
In the air, left center field, and Isbell makes the catch.
So 1 up, 1 down for Cole Ragans. Throwing to Salvador Perez tonight. Here's the pitch. Knuckle curve in for a called strike 3. A bending beauty from Cole Ragans. Oh, that pitch is magical so far tonight.
Brings up Riley Green. Few lefties in the lineup today. He faces far more righties and buries righties. OPS well below 600. Riley Green with 3 hits last night. Chokes up a little bit.
Ball 4.
Now that is Cole Ragans' first walk since April 2nd. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed. Strike 3. Beat him with 96. 2 Ks in a scoreless bottom of the first inning for Cole Ragans. And Hunter Renfroe's got a leadoff knock in the top of the second.
Check swing. Strike 3. See you later. 1 down. It's a little bit like a video game. The guy is susceptible to like fire, right? And you just use that weapon over and over again. If they're susceptible to right-handed changeups, it doesn't really change much pitcher to pitcher. 1-2. Oh, he snapped off a lethal breaking ball. Whoa. It's a changeup and it's popped up. First base, Torkelson makes the catch. Well done by Jobe and Nito. Hey, look it. He's leading off here in the second inning. Chant of torque has gone up, and he takes ball 4. His 11th walk of the year already for Spencer Torkelson.
Another 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Ragans got him with a changeup. Third strikeout for Cole Ragans tonight. And there's 1 out in the bottom of the second inning. Here's the pitch. Fastball up and away. Half swing from Baez. Strike 3. It was a 97-mile-an-hour fastball up and away.
Cole Ragans is a different cat than some of the guys we've seen already this year.
4th in the Cy Young Award voting last year.
And Tomas Nido, the veteran. No batting gloves, always stands out.
1-0. Hit to left field. Waters isn't going to get there. Tomas Nido ties the game.
And Tomas Nido delivers with 2 outs. Nido will hold to the single. Tigers tie it up at 1.
Tomas Nido with a big hit, the veteran out of Puerto Rico.
That goes bounding to shortstop, and Witt's throw does take care of McKinstry. The 87th RBI in 9 years in the big leagues for Tomas Nido.
That's some feel right there about it.
That's advanced feel. That's the kind of stuff that gets you excited about what he can do.
Change-up, strike 3. Pasquantino, take your pick with what Jobe's throwing. Massey first pitch swing. He flies it out to center field. Riley Green is underneath. He checks. He's got it. And the inning's over. 0-1 to Ibanez. Cole Ragans, who's thrown it well. Oh boy, Andy lights it up. Deep to left field to the track and the wall. It is gone! Andy Ibanez torments left-handers.
He's just waiting for that fastball, gets a first pitch changeup and says, you know what, he's going to come back with that heater.
Now the pitch on the way from Ragans. Swing and a miss. He strikes him out with a slider. 6 strikeouts for Cole.
Baez strikes out, and that's another swinging strikeout for Ragans.
2 out, 2-2 pitch, and a swing and a miss. He strikes him out with a slider. 8 strikeouts through 4 innings for Cole Ragans.
3-2 to Pasquantino. Called strike 3. Job nicks to the corner with a changeup. The very aggressive Salvador Perez hits it to McKinstry, and the Royals circle the drain in the 5th.
Top of the order for the Tigers.
And not only do you get him out of the game a little bit early, but this is the point where you hopefully tires and you can do a little bit of damage.
Good take. He saw it out of the hand. Ball 4. That was pitch number 90 from Ragans. 0-1 to Torres. Right field on a line. Renfroe's not going to get there. Base hit. 2-1. Nobody out for the Tigers, trying to add on in the 5th.
Puts runners though on first and second with nobody out.
This has been a really good night for the Tigers offense.
It really has. This is a tough customer out here. One of the best pitchers in the American League. One of the best pitchers in baseball.
Now Riley Green, that game he had yesterday woke him up.
First base side. That's through. Base hit. Renfroe's up with it. Throw coming home. Malloy will get there with it being cut off. It is 3-1 Tigers in the 5th.
Riley Green with his 3rd RBI hit in the last 2 days.
Riley Green and Matt Quatraro goes and gets Cole Ragans. He's out of the game. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Trace Sweeney is on for Andy Ibanez.
Yeah, and that was the thing. Andy Ibanez homered in his last at-bat, but AJ is just smelling like sharks in the water, smelling blood. And just
Sweeney, base hit. The Tigers do add on and go first to 3rd again. AJ Hinch should take up bowling. He picks up splits as well as anybody in Major League Baseball. Ground ball to 3rd into the breadbasket of India, and that is 2. It's a double play, but the Tigers do get a run. 5-1. Riley Green scores.
I mean, one day, doesn't it? I mean, just that one little game, that one little hit, and just that whole thing, just all that relax.
3-2 on Riley Green. Up the middle, that's off of Urseg. He gets knocked down to the ground and safe at first. Riley Green is safe. Urseg is crawling on the ground in pain. He got smoked with that ball, and oh my goodness. Oh no. It is hard to have a baseball go that high in the air off of someone, and that ball was just crushed. That is awful. He's in severe pain. He'll come out of the game at 5-1 in the 7th. Tapper toward the mound. Serpa has it go by him. India with a bobble, and the Tigers have 2 on. A slow tumbler from Sweeney. He's 2 for 2.
Leave it up to Spencer Torkelson.
3-1. Will it be a cookie? Yes. Dessert for Torque into left field. Green's coming home. Sweeney follows. 2-run double for Torque. More pull-side thunder.
And this is that one to get everybody back on the same page. And, you know, they were saying how valuable those trips to the mound were yesterday by Chris Fetter. He went out a couple of times.
In there, strike 3. He locked up Waters. 2 down. Popped up on the infield. Here comes everybody crashing in, and Torres reaches over to make the catch.
Brebbia works out of a bases-loaded 1-out jam without allowing a run to score.
Job, then Hannafy and Holton, Vest and Brebbia. Kenta Maeda is the 6th pitcher, 5th out of the bullpen for the Tigers tonight.
Here's the pitch. Splitter bounce back up the middle, a base hit into center field. Witt rounds 3rd, he's in to score easily. Vinny Pasquantino has his 2nd RBI hit of the night, and it's now 7-2.
This may not be any longer than this batter if Maeda can't get Garcia out, and you see his frustration, you hear the fans' frustration. Check swing, he didn't go, it's ball 4. The bases are loaded, there's 1 out, and here comes AJ Hinch. That's going to be all for Kenta Maeda, and the crowd is none too pleased.
Kenta Maeda looks lonely at the end of the bench in more ways than one. And
Yeah, 14 pitches for 2 innings last night for Tommy Kahnle. Bases loaded, 1 out, 1 in the inning. It's ball 4. It's a bases loaded walk. It's 7-3, and now the tension rises. Wave and a miss, strike 3. A twisting, turning changeup.
And so the Royals are down to their final out. Drew Waters steps to the plate.
First pitch swing, line drive, right field. McKinstry does have it, and so do the Tigers.
And the Tigers win it by the final score of 7-3. Got a little hairy there in the 9th inning, Bobby.
Partner didn't need all that.